Hello gamers, my name is Kitty. I stopped making a prediction video for October because the official schedule was released by the end of September. By the end of October, Hiroki released a producer's letter stating that the schedule will be released through in-game notices and their official media accounts. Okay, it says, I hope you're all excited, there's only a few days left to go. But we waited and waited and waited. But seriously, when are you going to share the schedule for November and onwards? There is no clear answer. And since I'm not a patient person with the suspense, I will be sharing my predictions for both November and December 2023. So without further ado, let's get started. By the time of recording this video, we are currently in week 1 of November. As usual, I'll cost 100 units at the beginning of the month. And that is Melnia finally, after months and months and months of waiting. But then, I'm sure many players will notice something is off this week. As shown on the slide, notice there are only 6 days instead of 7 days on the login bonuses. And that said, I'm not seeing any kind of rewards decrease in the login rewards, so that's fortunate, or maybe I'm blind, I don't know. But to my eyes, I'm not seeing any decreases, still the same, 2.1k viz, and then some feature tickets are still the same amount. And the Melnia shards seem to be 40, still the same as well, so even though it's a 6 days login bonus, I'm not seeing any decrease in the login rewards, so I guess because of this shift in the login bonuses, I'm guessing the patch days will be on Tuesdays now instead of the regular Wednesday. It is also confirmed that we will be getting Melnia's vision card on the second week of November. But that can't be it. According to the JP schedule, Europa Raid and Sawajin vision card will be obtained from its level 5 rare raid. This time the raid item is an accessory, roughly translated as Sniper's Molecule. Since missile units go all out, maybe with the exception of Barrett, but that's one of the 10 missile units that are bruisery. But typically, missile units go all out, so my opinion is to craft a +5 critical version. But I guess if you want another alternative, it can't go wrong crafting the shield version either. Will we be able to get our hands on the +1 Tide Ring from Tower this week? If that is the case, I predict Spire of Tower event will last for 2 weeks. But please do note that the game will perform a 6 hours maintenance on November 13, 17:59 game time. So finish up your grinds before maintenance begins. On the 3rd week of November, I initially thought that Lightning Astrius will be released in the game. But I quickly changed my mind because he will be getting another raid in the following week. And it doesn't make sense to me that since we already have a Melnia raid, Europa, it won't make sense to have to have 2 raids in a single month. So instead, I'm really running out of options here. I'm predicting Final Fantasy IX will be released on the 3rd week of November, right after maintenance. You guys might be asking, Kitty, Final Fantasy IX was released on November 1st on the JP version, and Gumi were saying that GL content will be released approximately 1 month after the JP side. So why are you predicting Final Fantasy IX with only 2 weeks gap? My answer is, yeah, I'm aware of that 1 month gap shenanigans mentioned in the news or live streams or etc. Honestly, I can't trust them, man. Besides, I can't think of anything better to fit in November other than Final Fantasy IX. So if I'm wrong, it's whatever, man. I want to mention something though. Other than Garnet and Zidane, or Zidane, that is released on the third week of November if that is the case, Dagger will be the free unit, while Zidane or Zidane will be a cost 100 wind unit wearing daggers. And then one more thing I want to mention is all the Final Fantasy IX vision cards are holo vision cards, which means A, there is no more 10k guaranteed vision card summons anymore. You can't just go through all the 5 steps paying 2,000 vision ore each and grab your vision card from there. That's not gonna work. From FF9 onwards, since both of their vision cards are holo vision cards, there is the 1,000 coin pity that you can pick up. And then the second very important thing I would like to mention is holo vision card shards. They are not buyable through vision stars. So you can't just go, okay, so what if there's no pity? I can just, spend my vision stars and grab their shards and level. Nope, that's not gonna work. They will not appear through the vision star shop. So keep that in mind. On the 4th week of November is Thanksgiving. I really hope we will get some juicy banners and Visior Pack Up. But since on the 3rd anniversary, half a year ago, something like that, I was predicting that we will be getting some kind of Visior back banner, and we never did. Up until now, still not a single trace of Visior back banner, so honestly, I just don't have high hopes regarding to anything related to whether it's Pack F. Pack H won't be released because I think the Reincarnation Festival is, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe it's released along with FF9 stuff, but like, honestly, just don't get your expectations towards Pack F or Pack H, even though we had a Pack F during Thanksgiving on 2022. And then we also received select UR unit or select vision card guaranteed 10 times summon using 2k paid Visior in 2022. Like I said in the Pack F opinion, like, I don't have high hopes about them, so if they actually appear during that week, then sure, I'll feel really blessed, but I think I'm sticking with the negativity or pessimistic side of things here and just not expecting anything because I kind of lost trust between them. So there is that. And then for the final week of November, I'm predicting what hasn't been released before the Road to Worldwide version, which is Bronwell, and then there is the Elsorel's Vision card, as well as the MR Fist unit called Comroll. And then I also think that PvE-wise, the final set of Legendary Reliquaries weapon featuring gun and greatsword, I think it will be released on the last week of November as well. For December, the first thing I predict will be the patch days. This time, I think the patch days will be on Fridays instead of Tuesdays on November. That is because on December 14th, I think the game will have a 6 hours maintenance, which is a Thursday. Honestly, in my opinion, just have your patch days like adjusting like all in one. I know it's gonna be like you mentioned before that it will be changed, but just change it all in one go. Stop making it like, okay, I'm gonna have maintenance on a Monday night, and then on the next month I'm gonna have maintenance on a Thursday night. Like, that's really confusing, man. Like, but I hate to say it, but I think it is what it is, so please bear that in mind. And then my next prediction will be that Lightning Astrius will be released on the 1st of December 2023, followed by Thunder Dragon Vision Card on the second week of December. Since there was a raid along with Lightning Astrius on the JP side, I think we will also have Ultra's raid on the second week of December. Once you defeat level 5 rare raid, you will receive a MR Rarity Job Vision card. I also think that I'm gonna be crazy here, guys. Like, honestly, I'm starting to have a bit of a dilemma here. I'm just gonna go completely crazy for the prediction here. I also think Final Fantasy IX Trials of Reckoning will be released on the same week as Ultra's raid. So why do I say that, kitty? That is because ever since the 3rd anniversary, every single collaboration, whether it's raids or Trials of Reckoning events that happened, there was a freaking 6 hours maintenance. So I'm just gonna go completely insane, completely overboard, crazy with both Ultra's raid and Trials of Reckoning in the 6 hours maintenance week. I know, I'm sorry guys, I just have to, I'm so sorry. On the 3rd week of December, I'm pretty sure we will be getting Transcendence from the OG Christmas unit, as well as a new Christmas unit for 2023. But who will that be, you asked? I'm guessing it will be a 70 cost, like cost 70 Sosha, lightning element with ninja blades, because at the moment, there isn't any cost 70 lightning in the game released at the moment, nor any cost 70 ninja blade units released in the game yet. So I'm just gonna go completely bold here, and I think they'll release something that hasn't been released ever, and so that's what I went with it. And I'm sorry for having such a terrible, horrifying Photoshop skills of a Venera outfit, but with a Sosha face. But I tried. And then finally, we approach to the final week of December. I think this is the appropriate time to release Wind of Veritas. It is free and obtainable after doing its legendary reliquaries. Other than that, I'm faced with a dilemma once again. First, the first route, we could be having light version of Black Rose Helena and her vision cards released on the last week of December. And please note that the vision card is also a holo vision card, so please bear that in mind. The other route I'm thinking, because according to JP's schedule, in 2021 and 2022 at this time, they had Persona 5 collaboration as well as Full Metal Alchemist. So all in all, I think it is also possible that it can go for another route of, you know, getting a collaboration that is not Final Fantasy related. And what is my guess going to be that is not Final Fantasy related? And the prediction is going to be Chrono Cross. Disclaimer, I never played Chrono Cross before, but I'm guessing Surge, Kid, and Lynx are the units that will be released in War Divisions. Surge will be a 100 cost light spear units. Kid will be the free units wearing dagger, and it's also fire units. And then lastly, Lynx will be cost 100 Dark Scythe. I'm not sure what weapon Scythe represents as in War Division, but he wears a scythe in Chrono Cross, so I don't know what they're gonna implement, but probably staff unit. This concludes my predictions for November and December 2023. I would like to show you the total number of cost 100 units released so far. There is at least, other than January, which has no 100 cost, and October, November only one 100 cost 100 per month. Other than that, we are getting at least 2 100 cost units, whether it's free or not free. Even you get it for free, the cost for building them up like cost Viz, and so sure, it's only free to get, like you don't have to pity, but other than that, you still have to invest into building the units, so I still post it up anyway. I know the unit portraits, some are like with icons and some are just pure portraits. It's my bad on my part, I'm not very good at this kind of thing, but I'm going to show what's important is the number of 100 cost units in 2022 and compared to 2023. 2023 is definitely more cramped than 2022 for sure, because in 2022, although there was 100 cost unit every single month, but it never went overboard. Maybe 2 at most, but in the months of May till August, there was at least 3 100 cost units released per month. And that was the time crunch of the schedule, the Road to Worldwide campaign going on. And so I've been getting like a lot of negativity, and I'm sure many players will get a lot of negative vibes as well. I'm just going to say a few, starting with Trust Stones, the cost of Transcendence, and max reincarnation like a whale in order to max out the unit's performance. There isn't any more Vizior back banners, and then there was the offer wall scandal, the background farming bug that prevented players from logging in on that day, losing out all the daily rewards. It was pretty upsetting, and then the obvious accelerated schedule, and then the laughable Road to Worldwide campaigns. Like, it's a complete joke, honestly. And then they removed the 2k paid Vizior guaranteed vision card banners. Instead, they're just going to put like 2k paid Vizior for like a 2% chance of getting that vision cards. That was a bummer. Ugh, sad. Now, upcoming for the 4th anniversary, and then there's this Hollowed Vision card release that completely removes the 10k Vizior pity. Instead, you have to have 1k coin pity if you are unlucky. So all in all, that's very upsetting, and I'm still here, like I said, for the story. For the future quality life updates, I'm trying to be super optimistic here. Like, I'm still holding on to the game, I'm not quitting yet, just maybe like playing less often, even though I'm already casual to begin with. And then for the JP 4th anniversary livestream, I heard there are a few quality of life updates that will come in the future. Hopefully it will come to global soon enough, and these quality of life updates includes removing unit and equipment affinities. That's huge. And then there's no longer needing to max Esper resonance. I already maxed like 10 Espers on one unit, so I guess that's good in terms of new upcoming units, so I give props to that. And then this one is big, and that is Trust Stone related stuff. I'm really upset about trust stones in 2023, so hopefully after the 4th anniversary on the JP side, trust stone quality of life updates will be implemented, and that is, trust stones can be equipped on units by itself. You don't have to rely on equipping the TMR and then equipping the trust stone inside the TMR and then equip it on a unit. It's a hassle, it requires extra and unnecessary steps, so now that trust stones can be equipped directly on units by itself is a huge help. And then trust stones can be used, like the same trust stone that can be used on multiple characters. So if I have an ice stone with 10% HP and 10% luck, I only need one copy of that particular ice stone with HP and luck. And I used to only be able to equip it on one single character, and now I can use it all across as long as I wanted to. So those are some really huge quality of life updates. I'm sure there are more quality of life updates, but my Japanese is very limited. I can only read Chinese, and so there isn't much info I'm getting, and plus the negativity kind of covers the positive vibes, so I didn't I didn't note many QOL stuff, to be honest. But that pretty much concludes everything. I think I covered everything prediction wise in 2023. Please feel free to let me know down in the comments of how you think. I know I went a bit crazy here, or maybe a little negative here because of the schedule and because of how they've been doing, and the new Holo Vision card and then the Elder Vision card upgrades. They're kind of frustrating in my opinion, but I'm hanging on still, and I'm not quitting the game just yet, just playing really casually, just hopping on every once in a while. And so yeah, I'm probably taking a very long time in the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking with me all the way till the end, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the year. And without further ado, I think that's it for now. Have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one if there's any. I don't know about 2024, but I'm just gonna say I think this is pretty much the end of 2023 here. Hopefully Chrono Cross will come as a non-Final Fantasy collaboration, but we will see it from here. A prediction is just a prediction. It can't be 100% accurate, but if I manage to predict it correctly, then hey, I'll pat myself in the back a bit. But I've been rambling too much probably, so I'll see you then. Catch you later. Bye bye.